Hey guys, my name's John Picheri from Macleod and welcome here to this fantastic 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom townhome, 2 at 6 Edward Street in Macleod. And what we're going to do is we're going to show you this home in its entirety. We're not editing the video, we're not putting music over the top, we're showing you in its full form so that you can feel like you've seen the home prior to coming through for an open for inspection. Now, I wanted to show you this. Here's a double car garage, which we'll show you in just a sec, but you've got an additional space here. Now, it's not quite set up just yet as a car space, but alternatively down the track, if you wanted to have another car spot, this roller door is attached to this particular unit as well, which is a game changer. All right, so we'll show you that a little bit later on, that space, but let's go in and have a look at inside. So it's near new, it's about 2 years old, which is great. So there hasn't been too many people that have lived in here. Come on in and have a look. So what we're gonna do is this is the space that you've got internally. We'll have a good look at it in just a sec. Come upstairs, have a look, and I love the fact that the home is traditional living and the bedroom quarters are upstairs. So come on through, excuse my back. So a lovely plush carpet underneath. We've got a beautiful timber flooring staircase, which is great. Come on into the master suite upstairs. So this is it, guys. This is a queen size bed set up here. There's lovely spaces on either side of the bed. You'll see here the bedside tables give you a sense of the space of the width. If you could have a king size bed in here, definitely could. Queen size bed probably fits best, but a king size bed would definitely fit in here. Now, I love the fact that you've got westerly light, easterly light comes through this room here, so it gives you that natural light exposure, which is brilliant. You've got the carrier split system heating and cooling unit in here, which is great. Gives you that comfort right through the, we'll walk on through, or John, you can walk on through there if you want, to your walk-in robe space, as well as your ensuite, which is fantastic. So it's fit with a shower, hey guys, shower, as well as a separate toilet for you as well, single vanity, and plenty of cabinetry space above and below. So that's your primary suite. Let's go through and have a look at the other 2 bedrooms. So we'll come on through to the hallway just here. So this is bedroom 2. Again, loads of natural light coming through from the windows, which is absolutely beautiful. This is a double bed, queen size bed, could fit in here, so you just lose the bedside table over the side. So it could definitely fit a queen size bed in here, but this seems to fit perfectly. Natalie from Melbourne Style Merchants has done a meticulous job in getting this home looking absolutely fantastic. So double bed here, queen size bed could definitely fit. If you had a double bed, you could probably put a little desk in this spot here as well. That gives you the space. So check out the floor plan. On the floor plan, we'll have all the measurements for the rooms. So that'll give you a sense of scope of space. But here, between the edge of the double bed and the wall, you've probably got about a meter and a little bit. So just check that out. Again, continuation of the carrier heating and cooling unit right through the property. And then behind you is your built-in robe. So plenty of space, plenty of storage, floor to ceiling, which is fantastic. Shelving there as well, which is just brilliant. Come on through, bedroom number 3. Again, we've got a north window, which is great. This is a bigger room than bedroom number 2. So I would say this is bedroom number 2. That's number 3, but this is bigger as well. Definitely longer for sure. This is a double bed. A queen size bed will easily fit in this spot. No problems whatsoever. Again, you can see the sides. There's the bedside tables, which gives you, again, the space on either side of the bed. So definitely you could have that. Another chest of drawers could fit in this spot here, or a desk could definitely fit in here. So if you need a little bit of an office space, that will fit here as well. And if we flip around again, have a look at the storage that you've got in this particular room, which is brilliant. And it wouldn't surprise me either. I know he doesn't have the ensuite, but it wouldn't surprise me either if someone wanted to make this the primary bedroom as well. But here's a sense of space that you've got in the wardrobe, which is brilliant. In homes like this, you need as much storage as possible in this room, and this home definitely fits the bill with that there. All right, so we'll have a look at the central bathroom. So come over here, sorry, and have a look. This bathroom is fitted with everything. There's a good sized shower, of course, a bath. I say it in every single video and every single home that's got a bath. It's so convenient to have a bath, particularly if you've got kids. It's so easy to keep them entertained in the bath. Of course, my kids, I've got two teenagers and a 6.5-year-old. They're still using the bath to this day. So awesome that it's got a bath. Single vanity trough just there, and the stone bench tops. I love the apron of the stone bench tops just here. That's approximately 150 or 100 without measuring it, it looks about 100, 150 high, but I love that detail, which is brilliant. Again, your toilet up here to service the upstairs quarter. So we'll head on downstairs. Again, you probably didn't notice it, but the timber staircase I absolutely love. And the fact that it's got roller blinds throughout the home, which is great. So they're fitted right through the property, which is brilliant. So this space here is your entertaining quarters, and I love the fact that it's separated between the kitchen, the meals, and the dining area. Now this is definitely your living space here. Again, the carrier, which is a bigger unit to service this whole bottom level. The carrier split system heating and cooling unit is here for you. I love the LED lighting as well. That gives it that beautiful light that you need to entertain. But this is your lounge room space. And as you can see, Natalie set up a 4-seater couch here. You can additionally have another 2-seater put up here, or a single seat like Natalie's done just in this location, but a definite another 2-seater could fit in this space here, and it won't intrude too much getting into your kitchen. I mean, in this location, there's probably about 800 wide. So if we squeeze that in just a little bit and have another 2-seater couch, there is still plenty of space in there. Now here's definitely where you'd put your TV unit. Easily a 75-inch TV. I love my big TVs. Easily 75-inch TV. Wouldn't look out of place in this location. So that's your living quarters. We'll step on through to the kitchen area and look at this bench space. I mean, this is not over 1 meter wide. I love the fact that you've got the 300 overhang here. Well, this is probably 900. You've got your breakfast bar space under here as well. And look at the length of that. Again, if I step it out, it's probably around 4 and a bit meters long, this bench. So here's another informal eating space, which is brilliant. Your fridge cavity. Now I am 173. So I would say my son is 182 and I'm looking up at him like that. So I'd say this is around 182 in height by about 800 wide. So that gives you a sense of space for your fridge cavity. Definitely if you wanted a French door fridge, that could work in this spot here. So that's your fridge cavity space. Come around through here. Have a look at all the cabinetry. This is 2-pack cabinetry, which is brilliant. Here's your pantry space. So plenty of space to put all your everyday needs in there. We've got a gas cooktop, a Technica gas 4-burner cooktop, which is brilliant. And then obviously your electric oven. And have a look how clean it is, guys. It's hardly been used. The previous tenants that lived in this property, or renters that lived in this property, looked after it as if it was their own home. It was fantastic. And this is the way they've left it, which is absolutely brilliant. You can be sure that the home's been loved. And over here as well is your dishwasher here as well. Have a look how clean that is. It is just brilliant. All right. So there's your dishwasher, plenty of cabinetry space. Of course, you've got soft closing drawers as well, which is brilliant. And again, there's just storage right through. Okay, so that's your kitchen space. We'll head on through to over here. There's a separate powder room. Come on through. Again, the continuation of the hard flooring, which is brilliant. Have a look. This flooring is fantastic. You've got a powder room in here, and I'm going to squeeze on in here. So excuse me for a sec, John. Here we go. So there's your powder room with its own little vanity unit here. And then your double car garage, fantastic size, double car garage. So easily you can fit 2 cars very, very comfortably. It's a remote roller door, which is great as well. You could have some additional storage back here if you wish later on. But then we've got access to our backyard, which we'll show you in just a sec. So that's the garage area. We'll come on through to your dining space in just a sec. But here's your European laundry, which I love. Again, the continuation of the 40mm stone here, so it's not just a single trough. It's got plenty of cabinetry here. You can even put more cabinetry up there, but here's the space for the washing machine as well. If you wanted to put a dryer up there, there is. So I'm going to move over here, John. There is a double power point there, so if you wanted to have a washing machine and dryer on top of each other, absolutely can work. But again, look how much space you've got in your European laundry. You don't get that very often at all, and plenty of bench space, which is great. There's also the fan up there too for you to make sure that the condensation and the moisture gets out of that space. So we'll close this door here. Excuse me. Probably sick of looking at my head so close. But this is your dining area. So Natalie set it up as a round 4-seater table. You could even have a rectangle here, tables put in this spot here, or even in this location. But you know, there's multitude of options that you've got in this space here, which is brilliant. There is also beautiful big windows all the way around, which enables that natural light to come on through, which I love. So that's south face. Which way are we looking? So that's south facing, sorry, this is west facing, so it brings all the natural light through here all the time. Let's check outside. Your beautiful entertaining space outside. So the door opens that way, like that, and you've got a little bit of an undercover area, but at time later on down the track, I'd make sure that this is enclosed completely. Have some roller blinds so your indoor-outdoor transition of entertaining is just absolutely spot on. So we've separated here, a little dining space and lounge space just there for you. Love the paving through here. You've got a grass area as well, so if you've got some kids or you've got some pets, this beautiful space is here. Not typical to have this much backyard space in a townhome. So just have a look at the sheer size that you've got. Garden shed, which is brilliant for your tools. And then over here, this is the uniqueness of this property. That's that garage door that I showed you a little bit earlier, where later on, if you wanted it to be another off-street parking, we can just change this area up potentially, but there is also potentially another off-street parking for you, which is just, again, something different and sets this property apart from any other townhome that you're looking at the moment. So that's it, guys. This is the home in its entirety. Look, in terms of its location, you've probably seen it already on Google Maps, but it's so close to everything you could possibly require. There's plenty of public transport just around the corner. There's many reputable schools just in the area if you're looking at bringing your children up in this particular space. There's plenty of great schools, literally walking distance from here. Many shops and eateries. So the lifestyle choices that you've got here are absolutely astounding. You know, it's one of the easiest spots to live in Macleod, absolutely for sure. Freeway access is just around the corner, nearly constructed. So it's always going to be so easy to get in and out of this very space here, which is what we're not. We're time poor, so we just need to get in and out very, very quickly. If you know anybody that's looking for a home like this, please like, tag or share this video to them. Alternatively, if you do have any further questions or would love to view the property privately, feel free to give me a call. Telephone number is 0405 134 726. And before the rain starts coming down, I look forward to seeing you at one of the open for inspections.